Students, this is our fourth paper class. So already we have finished around 60 questions. So today also we are continue to do some questions, right? Right, then we will start our session. So first question. Simplify a squared over 3 times 12 over 2a. Simplify a squared over 3 times 12 over 2a. Right. Here a squared over 3 times 12 over 2a. So we have to divide by the common factors. Here a squared and a is the common factor, so we can divide by a. Then there will be a remaining a in the numerator. Here 12 and 3 we can divide by 3, then 3 divided by 3, 1, 12 divided by 3, 4. Here we can divide by 2, then 4 divided by 2, 2. Then the here a is there, here 2 times a is equal to 2a. And the answer for the first one, 2a. Then second one, if the customs duty that has to be paid is 7% of the value of the items, so we have to pay 7% for duty. When a mobile phone worth rupees 5,000 is imported, find the amount that has to be paid as duty. So we have to find the duty of the mobile phone. Here, if the customs duty that has to be paid is 7% of the value of the items when a mobile phone worth rupees 5,000 is imported, find the amount that has to be paid as duty. Here we have to pay 7% of the value of the items. Here the value is 5,000, so we have to find the duty. Right. For 100 rupees, we have to pay 7 rupees because here 7%, no? So we have to pay, for 100 rupees, we have to pay 7 rupees as duty. Here the worth is 5,000. So we have to pay, here we can divide by 100, then 1. Here we can cut 2 zeros. Then 50 times 7, then 350 rupees. Then the duty is rupees 350. Then next one. Find the 25th term of the progression 579. We have to find the 25th term. Yeah, this is an arithmetic progression. Then we know how to find the nth term of the arithmetic progression. Here the first term is a. A is equal to 5. And the common difference, d is equal to 2. Then there is a formula to find the nth term. Then Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So by using that formula, we can find the value of 25th term. And also you have already learned in grade 9 and 8 and 9. So first you have to find the common term. Then by using that common term or n term, you can find the 25th term. Right? Here this is an arithmetic progression. Here, this is the first term. Then A is equal to 5. Then the difference is 2. Now we have to find the T25. That means 25th term. Here we know that Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Right? If we want to find the nth term of an arithmetic progression, then we can use this formula. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Then here n is equal to 25 because we have to find the 25th term. So T25 is equal to, here A is first term, here first term is 5 plus number of terms. Here we are finding the 25th terms. Then number of term is equal to 25. Then 25 minus 1 times, here the common difference is 2. Right? Then the nth term of an arithmetic progression is Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Here n means number of terms, A means first term, here D is common difference of that number arithmetic progression. So here we have to find the 25th term. Then T25 is equal to first term is 5, 25 minus 1, common difference 2. Then 5 plus 25 minus 1, 24 times 2. Then 5 plus 48, that is equal to 53. Then 25th term is equal to 53. Then next one. Find the gradient of the straight line which passes through the points 4, 0 and 2, 2. So we have to find the gradient of the line. So already we have discussed about the gradient. How can we find the gradient if they give 2 points, if they give coordinates of 2 points? Right? So we know that difference of y coordinates over difference of x coordinate, that is gradient. So now we have to find the gradient of this straight line which passes through the points 4, 0 and 2, 2. Then gradient is equal to y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. That means difference of y coordinates of 2 points over difference of x coordinate. Then here m is equal to difference of y coordinates 2 minus 0. Then difference of x coordinate 2 minus 4. 2 minus 0 over 2 minus 4. Here 2 minus 0 is equal to 2. 2 minus 4 is equal to minus 2. Then m is equal to minus 1. Then gradient of this line is minus 1. Right? Here 2 minus 0 is equal to 2. 2 minus 4 is equal to minus 2. Then the gradient is minus 1. Next one. Using the data given in the diagram, BCD is a straight line. Find the value of x. Here already we have discussed about the theorems of triangles in the previous classes. Here, first one, we know that sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. And exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. And also we know that in an isosceles triangle, opposite angles of equal sides are equal. So by using this theorem, we can find the value of x. Here, in the triangle ABC, BC equal AC. That means that triangle is an isosceles triangle. So opposite angles of equal sides are equal. Then we can mark these angles also x. Because these two sides are equal, BC and AC. Then opposite angles should be equal. Then these two are x. Now here this ABCD is a straight line. That means that side BC produced up to D. Right? So now we know that this is an exterior angle of this triangle. So exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angle. Then x plus x is equal to 100 degrees. Then 2x is equal to 100 degrees. Then x is equal to 50 degrees. Then the value of x is equal to 50 degrees. Then next question. Find the arc length of the given circular portion. That means circular portion means that is a sector. Right? Right, now we have to find the arc length of the sector. So in grade 10, you have already learned how to find the length of arc of the sector. So if we know the center angle and the radius, then we can find the arc length. If the center angle is theta and the radius of that sector is r, then theta over 360 over 2 pi r is the arc length, right? Theta, that means that center angle over 360 degrees times 2 pi r, right? So by using that formula, we can find the arc length right here. The arc length is equal to 30 degrees over 360 because the center angle is 30 degrees. Then 30 degrees over 360 times 2 times pi is equal to 22 by 7. Then the radius equal to 42. Right? Then theta over 360 into 2 pi r. Here theta, that means center angle is equal to 30, then 30 over 360 times 2 into 22 by 7 into 42. So here we can divide by 30, then 12. Here we can divide this 42 by 7, then 6. Here now we can divide by 6, then 2. Here we can divide these 2. Then the answer is 22 centimeter. So if you want to find the perimeter of this sector, then we have to add here, this is 42, this is also 42. So we have to add this 84 with this arc length. But the question is we have to find the arc length. So no need to add these two radii, right? Next one. Factorize 3x squared minus 7x minus 6. 3x squared minus 7x minus 6. This is the quadratic expression. So here the coefficient of x squared is equal to 3. Then in two ways we can factorize this one. 3x squared minus 7x minus 6. So first we have to multiply that minus 6 by 3. Then we have to write that number as a product of two numbers. Then we have to select that sum of that two numbers should be equal to minus 7. Then we can get that numbers from that product. Then after that we have to write that numbers. Here minus 7x is there. So we have to write that minus 7x as minus 9x plus 2x. So then we have to factorize that. We have to take the common factor of those expressions, then we can factorize. Here our first step is first we have to multiply this minus 6 by 3. Then minus 6 by 3 is equal to minus 18. Now we have to write this minus 18 as a product of two numbers. Then 1 times 18 is equal to plus 18. Here 2 times 9 is equal to plus 18. Then 3 times 9 is equal to plus 18. But here in the middle part, the minus is there. So we know that the sum of these two numbers should be equal to -1. Then that bigger one should have the number sign negative, right? So this big number should have the sign negative. So first we have to put the sign negative for the biggest number. Then we have to put the positive for the other number, because when we are multiplying the different signs, then we will get the negative sign. So if we put that negative sign for the biggest number, then we have to put the positive for the smallest one, right? Then +1 into -18 equal to -18. +2 into -9 is equal to -18. +3 into -6 is equal to -18. Now we have arranged that -18 as the product of two numbers. Now here the middle part is -7. Now we have to check which sum is -7. Here +2 and -9 is -7. So 3x squared plus 2x minus 9x minus 6. Right? Here plus 2x minus 9 is equal to -7x. Now we have to take the common factor from these first two terms. Here x is the common term, then 3x plus 2. Right? Then minus 9x minus 9 minus 6. So here we can take -3 as the common factor. Then 3x plus 2. Here 3x plus 2 is the common. Then we can take that 3x plus 2. Then the balance is x minus 3. So this is the way to factorize. Here directly we can factorize this one. Here 3x squared. So we can write as 3x and 3x. Now we found the numbers as +2 and -9. Right? So here 3x plus 2. Here common factor for the 3 and 9 is 3. So we can divide by 3. 3x divided by 3x. 9 divided by 3. 3, then x minus 3. So in this way also we can factorize this one, right? So 3x squared minus 7x minus 6 is equal to 3x plus 2 times x minus 3. Then next one. Here a is equal to x. X is a prime number, x less than 10. Here they have represented this set in the set builder notation, or set builder method. So the first one is list out the elements of set A. Right? Now you have to list out the elements of set A. And second one, describe set A in any other way. Now we have to describe that set A. Right? X is a prime number, x less than 10. So first we have to list out the elements of that set A. Then we have to describe that set A in any other way. Here we have to list out this set A. Here x is a prime number. A is equal to x. That x is an element. Here they are describing about that x. Here x is a prime number. That is the type of number. And the second part, they are giving the range. Here x less than 10. So we have to write all the prime numbers less than 10. Right? We have to write the whole prime numbers less than 10. Then 2, 3, 5, 7. These are the prime numbers less than 10. So these four numbers are elements for this set A. Now describe set A in any other way. So I will describe this set A. 2, 3, 5, 7. So I can write as first four prime numbers, right? First four prime numbers. First four prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7. So we can describe, right? So here they have given that set A in set builder method. So then we list out that elements of that set A. Then we describe that set A. The next one. PQRS is a parallelogram. The bisectors of angles P and angles Q meet at the point T. Find the value of Y. So you have to find the value of Y. Here PQRS is a parallelogram. The bisectors of angle P and angle Q meet at the point. Find the value of Y. PQRS is a parallelogram. The bisectors of angles A and angle P and angle Q meet at the point T. Find the value of Y. Here this is a parallelogram. Then we know that then opposite sides are parallel. Right? Here they are mentioning about the angle P. Here that the PT is the bisector of angle SPQ. So here we can mark these two angles are equal. Here I mark that two angles A. Here QT is the bisector of RQP, then these two are B. Then here we know that these two angles are allied angles. Here these two angles are allied angles. Then we know that sum of allied angles is equal to 180 degrees. Right? Sum of allied angle is equal to 180 degrees because these two lines are parallel. Then we can write 2A plus 2B is equal to 180 degrees. Then we can divide by 2 each term. Then A plus B is equal to 90 degrees. Now we got the value for sum of A and B is equal to 90 degrees. Now in the triangle PQT, here A, B and Y are interior angles. So we know that sum of those three interior angles is equal to 180 degrees. Then Y plus A plus B is equal to 90 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Then Y is equal to, we have to subtract 90 from 180, then 90 degrees. Then the value of Y is equal to 90 degrees. Here, PQRS is a parallelogram. Then we know that opposite sides are parallel. Here that PT is the bisector of angle SPQ and QT is the bisector of angle RQP. So that two angles are equal. So I mark that angles are AA and BB. Then these two angles are allied angles because these two are parallel lines. So if the then the sum of these two angles should be equal to 180. So 2A plus 2B is equal to 180. Then we can find the value of A plus B, that is equal to 90. Now that PQT is a triangle, sum of that interior angles of that triangle is 180 degrees. Then Y plus A plus B is equal to 180. Then Y is equal to 90 degrees. The next one. Solve 3x squared minus 48 is equal to 0. 3x squared minus 48 equal to 0. Here there is a 3 is the common factor for all those terms. So you can divide by 3 first. Then you can arrange in the format of difference of two squares. Then you can factorize that expression. Then you can find the answer for the x. 3x squared minus 48. 3 is the common factor for these all terms. Then you can divide by 3. Then you have to make that expression as a difference of two squares. Then you can factorize. After factorizing, you can find the value for x. Here this is a quadratic equation. Then you have to get two answers for the x. Here 3 is the common factor. So I am going to divide these each terms by 3. Then x squared minus 16 is equal to 0. Now we can arrange this one as a difference of 2 squared. So now a squared minus b squared. So first we have to add x plus 4 and x minus 4 is equal to 0. If x plus 4 is equal to 0, or x minus 4 is equal to 0. If x plus 4 equals 0, then x is equal to minus 4. If x minus 4 is equal to 0, then x is equal to 4. Then the solutions are minus 4 and plus 4. Right? Next one. Here, in a circle with center O, OX is equal to 6 centimeter and XY equals 4 centimeter. If the following statements are correct, mark right. And if they are incorrect, mark wrong in front of it. So this is a theorem. You know the chord of a circle. At the last class, I have explained that theorem. Right here, that AB is a chord, O is the center, that X is the midpoint of that chord. So if we join that center and the midpoint of that chord, that line will be perpendicular to chord. So you can mark that angle as 90 degrees. Here they are saying the first statement is OB is equal to 8 centimeter. Here OB is a radius. So we have to find the length of a radius. Then we know that length of OB. Then AB, then the chord of a length. Length of the chord AB is 16 centimeter. So you have to find OB and AB. Then you can get the idea about that two answers. Right. Here O is the center, X is the midpoint of AB. So if we join this center and this midpoint of chord, that will be perpendicular to chord. So this angle is 90 degrees. Here they have given OX is equal to 6 centimeters. So which is OX? Here this is OX. So this length is 6 centimeter. And XY is equal to 4 centimeter. So here they have given OX is equal to 6 centimeter, XY is equal to 4 centimeter. Then we can find the length of OY, isn't it? Because sum of this OX and XY is equal to OY. So OY is equal to 6 plus 4, that is 10 centimeter. Here in this circle, OY is a radius. So now we found the radius of this circle, 10 centimeter. So if it is radius, this OB also radius. Then this length also 10 centimeter. Here in the first statement, they are saying that OB is equal to 8 centimeter, then that is wrong. Here that OB is equal to 10 centimeter. Now we have to find the length of AB. So first, this is the XBO is a right angle triangle. This is the 90 degrees. So we have to find the length of BX first. Here in this triangle, already we know the length of two sides. Then if we know the length of two sides, then we can find the third length of that triangle by using Pythagoras relationship. So after finding that BX, here we know that BX and AX are equal. So we can find the length of AB. So BX squared is equal to 10 squared minus 6 squared. Then 10 squared is equal to 100. Then 100 minus 36 is equal to 64. Then BX is equal to 8 centimeter. Now we found the length of BX. This is 8. So this is also 8. because x is the midpoint of AB. So AB is equal to 8 plus 8, 16. So this statement is correct. So here OB is 10 centimeter, but they have given the statement as OB is equal to 8 centimeter. So that is why the first statement is wrong. And the second one is AB is equal to 16 centimeter. That is okay, correct. Then next one. The points A, B, C, and D lie on the circle. The produced sides A, B, and DC meet at E. If BD equals B, and angle ACD equals 70 degrees, find the value of A and B. Yeah, already I have explained all theorems about the circle. So here first one, the points A, B, C, and D are on the circumference of the circle, so that ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. So we have to get an idea like this. Then here there is an angle of same segments, because that BC is the BC arc, AB also arc, that CD also arc, and AD also arc. So that arcs subtended and angles at the circumference of the circles are equal. So angle of same segments are equal. So we can use that one also. And they have given that BD equals B. That means that BDE is an isosceles triangle. So we can use the theorem of isosceles triangles also. So we have to think everything. Now we have to find the value of A. Then you can get an idea about that. That A is the exterior angle of that triangle BDE also. So we can use that exterior angle theorem also. So we have to find which theorem we are going to use in this question. Because that A, B, C, D are on the circumference of the circle, then we know that A, B, C, D is a cyclic quadrilateral, so we can apply that theorem also. Then we know that BD and BE are equal, then BDE triangle is an isosceles triangle. So we can use isosceles theorems also. And also we can use that angle of same segments, because there are so many arcs, there are 4 arcs. So by using that, we can find the answer for A and B. Right. Have you all finished? Here, directly we can find the value of A. A is equal to 70 degrees. Because here, consider about the arc AD. Here this arc forms subtended angles at the circumference of circles. Here, angle of same segments are always equal. Then A is equal to 70 degrees. Right? Then, here this DBE is an isosceles triangle because that BD and BE are equal. So if these two sides are equal, then we can mark these two angles are equal, because opposite angles of equal sides are equal. Here this A is the exterior angle of the triangle BDE. A is an exterior angle. Here, this is the triangle BDE. Here we produce the side EB up to D. So this is an exterior angle. So exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. So A should be equal to 2B, right? A is equal to 2B. So here A is equal to 2B. Here we know that A is equal to 70 degrees equals 2B. Then B is equal to 35 degrees. Here, this A and 70 degrees are angle of same segments. Then A is equal to 70 degrees. Then they have given that BD and BE are equal. Then BDE is an isosceles triangle. Then opposite angles of equal sides are equal. So we can mark these two angles B. Now this A is an exterior angle of this triangle BDE. So A is equal to 2B. Now we know the value of A. Then B is equal to 35 degrees. The pie chart shows the details of Sinhalese, Tamils, Muslims and others who lived in a building. If the number of Muslims is 150 using the pie chart, write down the number of Tamils who lived in the building. Here this is the pie chart. We know that around that center there are 360 degrees. Here they have represent the data who live in the building, right? Tamils, Sinhalese, Muslims and others. Here Tamils they are represented by 105 degrees, Sinhalese 120 degrees, others 60 degrees and Muslims 75 degrees. So the question is, write down the number of Tamils who lived in the building. So we have to find the number of Tamils living in the building. So here they are represented by 105 degrees. And also they have given a data. The number of Muslims is 150. So here they are represented by 75 degrees. So here we are represent that Muslim, number of Muslim by 75 degrees. Then 75 degrees is equal to 150. No, because we are representing by 75 degrees. Number of Muslims are 150. We are representing that number of Muslims as 75 degrees. So we have to find the 105 degrees because here we are representing the number of Tamils as 105 degrees. So if 75 degrees is equal to 150, then what is the value for 105 degrees? Right? So here we can divide by 75, then 2. Then 2 times 105, 210. Then the number of Tamils is equal to 210. Here the number of Muslims, 150. The center angle of sector Muslim is 75 degrees. That means we are representing the number of Muslims by 75 degrees. So now we have to find the number of Tamils. If 75 degrees is equal to 150, then we have to find 105 degrees. That is 210. The next one. If the radius of a solid cylinder is 14 centimeter and its height is 5 centimeter. Here already we have discussed about the curved surface of cylinder. There are two types of surface, circular surface and a curved surface. Here the area of that curved surface, that curved surface area is 2 pi RH. If the radius is R and the height is H of a cylinder, then the curved area is 2 pi RH. Here they have given the radius of that cylinder and also height. Find its curved surface area. We know that curved surface area is 2 pi RH. And also they have given that. Area of the curved surface of a solid cylinder of radius R and height H is 2 pi RH. Take pi equals 22 by 7. Already we have did this question, I think. Like this question. Here 2 pi RH is the curved area, curved surface area. So 2 into pi is equal to 22 by 7. Here radius is equal to 14 and the height is equal to 5. So here we can divide by 7, then 2. 2 times 22, 44. 5 times 2, 10. Then 44 times 10, 440 centimeter squared. Then the curved area is 440 centimeter squared. The next one. The points P, Q, R and S lie on the circle with center O. According to the given information, find the value of x. Here O is the center of that circle and P, Q, R is on the circumference. So that means that PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral. So we can use that two theorems of cyclic quadrilateral, that opposite angles are supplementary and exterior angle is equal to interior opposite angles. And they have given that O is the center. So radii always equal. So you can mark that OR and OQ are equal because those two are radii of that circle. And they have given that angle ORQ is 40 degrees and angle OQP is 60 degrees. So you have to find the value of X. Have you all finished? Yeah, O is the center. Then you know that OR and OQ are radii. Right? So you can find the magnitude of angle OQR. Then you can find the magnitude of angle PQR. Then if you know the magnitude of angle PQR, then you can find the magnitude of angle PSR because that opposite angles are supplementary, right? Okay, here O is the center, then these two are radii, so these two sides are equal in this triangle. So if these two angles are equal because opposite angles of equal sides are equal, then we can mark these angles as 40. So the sum of these two angles should be equal to 100. Because this one is 60, this is 40, then sum of this angle PQR is equal to 100 degrees. Now we know that x plus 100 is equal to 180 because those two are opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. Then opposite angles are supplement. Then x is equal to 80 degrees. Here, PQR and S, the points PQR and S are on the circle. That means PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral. Then we know that opposite angles are supplementary and exterior angle is equal to interior opposite angle. Then the second one, here they have given that O is the center. That means that OR and OQ are radii of that circle. That means those are equal. Then opposite angles of equal sides are equal. Then we can mark that angle OQR equal 40. Here we know the magnitude of these two angles. Then we can find the magnitude of angle PQR. So that will be 100. So these two angles are supplementary because PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral. Then we can find the value of X. Then that is 80 degrees. Find the least common multiple of the following three algebraic terms: 3x squared, 4xy squared, and 9y. 3x squared, 4xy squared, and 9y. You have to find the LCM. So first you find the LCM for the numbers. Then you have to take you have to check the every powers here. First, in the first one x squared, then second one x to the power 1, in the third term x to the power 0. So you have to take the LCM for the highest index power. So here the LCM for 3, 4 and 9s are 36. Here this is x to the power 2, here x to the power 1, here x to the power 0. So we have to take x to the power 2. Then here y to the power 2, y to the power 0, y to the power 1. Then we have to take that y to the power 2. Then the LCM is 36 x squared y squared. So directly we can write the answer. No need to write any steps, right? Next one. AB parallel DC in a cyclic quadrilateral ABCD. The produced sides BC and AD meet at the point E. The produced sides BC and AD meet at the point E. Using the given data, find the values of X and Y. So you have to find the value of X and Y. Right, here AB parallel DC. So first we have to mark that AB parallel DC. That means corresponding angles are equals, alternate angles are equal, allied angles, sum of allied angle is 180 degrees. So we can, if these two lines are parallel, then we can use that. And ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, then we can use that. Opposite angles are supplementary and exterior angle is equal to interior opposite angles. Here we have to find the value of X first. Here if it is 85, then we can mark this angle as 85 because this is an exterior angle of that cyclic quadrilateral. Here exterior angle is equal to interior opposite angle. So we can mark these angles as 85. Now we know that these two angles are corresponding angles because these two sides are parallel. So corresponding angles are equal. Then X is equal to 85. Right? Here ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Here this angle CDE is an exterior angle of this cyclic quadrilateral. Then exterior angle is equal to interior opposite angle. If it is 85, then this is also 85. If it is 85, then these two angles are corresponding angles. Then X is also 85. Now here we know that this is 85. Here this is a triangle. Sum of these three angles should be equal to 180 degrees. So we can write as y plus 85 degrees plus 85 degrees is equal to 180. So y is equal to 170 degrees. Y plus 170 is equal to 180 degrees. Then y is equal to 10 degrees. Then the value of y is equal to 10 degrees.